Veteran service members, transitioning service members, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Off the Battlefield podcast presented by Veterans Claim Servants. We appreciate you and your service. We are veterans serving veterans. Thank you for tuning in today. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And again, thank you for your service. I was in the Army and I love being able to give information to help my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. Today, we're going to be talking about your claim got denied. Now, what do you do? What are your next steps? I want to help you with that, and I hope that this video does help you to navigate through that. I know sometimes it can be a pain in the butt, and then you just have no idea what in the world you are to do next. So, again, thank you for tuning in, and let's get right to it. Okay, so don't panic. Okay, you filed in your claim, you submitted it in. Don't panic. You never know. You need to read that rating decision letter and the VA claims process. I know it could be a pain in the butt, but do not give up. You cannot quit. You do not want to do that. It's not worth it, okay? Because what you need to realize is, why did I start to do this claim from the beginning? Why did you do it from the beginning? You had a purpose and you were in pain. You know that something happened to you, and you know that there are some benefits that you have that are rightfully so available to you because of your service to this country. So don't quit because it's not going to help you. Okay. Make sure that you reach out, make sure that you get the right help, the right advice, the right education and guidance so that you're put in the best position to navigate this thing. Okay. Um, Wait for your VA decision letter. That's your rating decision letter to arrive by mail so you can understand exactly why your claim was denied. A quick tip here, you can call the 1-800-827-1000, press option 3, and guess what? It's on there. You can talk to a VA representative and you can have them email you your rating decision letter, your rating disability breakdown letter with diagnostic codes, that secret form that the VA doesn't want you to know about, your rating decision letter, your benefit summary letter. 1-800-827-1000, press option 3. Hey, sir, ma'am, I was in the Army. I was denied. Can you please email me? Or if you have a fax number, fax me my rating decision letter so you don't have to wait on snail mail. Once you know the why you got denied, then you can figure out how and what to overturn a wrongful claim denial. Always 3 paths: in-service treatment and stressor, what happened while you're in, is it in your active duty medical records, and are you diagnosed for whatever you filed for? Always remember that right there. That's a key to a lot of things. Why was I denied? Is it in my active duty medical records? What happened to me? Okay. I was running, tripped, fell. This is what happened to me. And here it is clearly documented in my medical records. And here's the diagnosis of that ankle sprain or whatever you're filing for. But know the why, right? Once you know the why, then you can figure out the how and what to overturn a wrongful claim denial. Okay. So the key points of this video are understanding the VA claim denial, their common reasons, the options after a denied VA claim, and further appeal options. Okay. So why does the VA deny claims? Not because they don't like you. They do mess up a whole lot. There's a ton of duty to assist errors. There are a ton of Q errors, clear and unmistakable errors. But the most common reason for VA disability claim denials is lack of medical evidence. And I know it's a catch-22 because we didn't go to medical or sick call while we were in because the mission was first. But specifically, there was no diagnosis, no nexus for service connection, and or no documented symptoms. Look, if you got in an accident in 2013 and it's 2024, if you can show that accident report and then it's still bothering you today, that accident, and you hurt your back, do you have up to date? Do you got that accident report from 2013? And do you have up to date treatment on your back? Why? Because it's still bothering you. And remember, you get paid not because you have a Purple Heart, not because of yes, you get paid because of what happened in 2013, but you need to understand, how is it impacting you now, occupationally and socially? So you don't want to sell yourself short. Do not lie about anything, but do not undersell yourself. Okay. So remember, to be eligible for VA disability benefits, you need to prove The Caluza Triangle is what we call it. I know, the Caluza Triangle, which includes part one, medical diagnosis of a disability condition, no medical diagnosis, no service connection. Part two, evidence of an in service event, injury, disease, or aggravation. Part three, nexus, link between number one and number two via competent medical evidence, no nexus, no service connection. How did something cause something? That tinnitus causes my headaches. That PTSD causes my irritable bowel syndrome or chronic fatigue syndrome. You need to understand that. You need to know that, and it needs to be connected by a proper Nexus letter. If you need a Nexus letter, in the description of this video are amazing board certified psychiatrists and doctors. Reach out to us. We can point you in the right direction. Right. We just want to make sure you don't get screwed over, right? And that people don't write you a whip it up Nexus letter and it serves you no purpose and you still end up getting denied, right? And make sure you're not getting screwed over on price too. So reach out. Description of this video has Dr. Sharma, Dr. Lopez. Reach out, info@veteransclaimservice.com, and we can get you pointed in the right direction. And we're happy to try to answer some of your questions as well too, to the best of our abilities. Remember, we do get a high volume of emails and things. What should you do after a denied VA claim? Review your VA decision letter. If you believe your claim was denied to an administrative error, a Q error, a duty to assist error, an unfair CMP exam, file a higher level review. You cannot submit new evidence. You're just going to state your case and you need to write that out. I did not get a fair compensation and pension exam. It lasted 5 minutes. You guys did not look at all my evidence and you're wrong. I submitted my back records and you're saying there's no back records. And look, on page 3 of 10 is my back diagnosis. You've got to articulate that. 9 times out of 10, you let that higher level reviewer know. They're going to say, hey, we identified duty to assist errors, and they're going to correct it, overturn it, and it's a quicker appeal option. Don't shoot the first option to the Board of Appeals, or you're going to be waiting quite a long time. You'll have the option for an informal phone conference. I absolutely recommend that. That'll be with a more senior level claims adjudicator with your higher level review, where you can explain your situation and advocate for yourself. Be sure to refer your submitted medical evidence and stick to the facts. Many claims are overturned during the HLR, during the higher level review appeals process. If your VA higher level review gets denied, you can do a supplemental claim, meaning you can provide additional evidence. The key difference between a higher level review and supplemental claim is that you can submit new and relevant evidence with a supplemental claim. This can help address gaps in your service treatment records or provide new medical evidence to support your claim. If denied due to lack of evidence of a disability, get treatment, submit new medical records with a current diagnosis. If denied for lack of service connection, obtain a Nexus letter and include it with your supplemental claim. And include a disability benefits questionnaire, include new relevant medical evidence, keep your evidence up to date. If your rating is lower than expected, submit new medical evidence, submit a DBQ for an increase, okay? If you got rated at 10% for PTSD and you feel that your symptoms are a lot worse, you can use an outside doctor. Make sure they're honest, integral, make sure they read your medical records and be honest with them, and they can submit and do a DBQ for you, and you can request an increase, okay, which is very helpful. If your supplemental claim gets denied, right, you can continue to file a supplemental claim. You can request a higher level review on the denied supplemental claim unless you've ran out of higher level review options. But you can always supplemental, so make sure you continue to provide that evidence and do not give up, okay? And if all of that is denied, you do have the option to pursue a board appeal, which could be a pain in the butt. But for faster results, consider a records only board appeal, which is assigned to a judge and generally results in a quicker decision. Okay. So if you have been denied, do not give up, right? I just want to encourage you, keep going, understand why. There's got to be a why. Somebody screwed up or you did not provide the sufficient evidence that the VA needs to make the decision on your claim. And remember, you need diagnosis, medical nexus, you need diagnosis, and in-service treatment stress or incident. What happened? How am I proving it? And also up-to-date treatment on whatever you're doing. Don't have gaps in treatment or it's going to come back and they're going to question it and you're going to probably get denied, or you're going to get rated really low. But the more treatment you have, the more that you can rightfully articulate the severity of whatever condition it is that you're filing for, the better chance you have to get the most accurate rating, to whatever rating can be assigned to that particular condition. So keep that in mind. Don't panic. If you do need to reach out, if you do need a Nexus letter, if you do need a disability benefits questionnaire and you need a safe place, we do not look at you as ROI. You are not a money figure for us. We do things right, honest, integrally, and ethically. We're not just whipping up DBQs. We're not a Nexus mill here. We just want to make sure that you get everything that you have served, earned, and deserve. Okay. You deserve that. So do not give up. Keep on going. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode today. I hope some of this quick gold nuggets and advice and wisdom definitely helps you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your service. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, share this out with someone that can use this information, and know, my friends, that you matter. We are veterans serving veterans. Until next time, Off the Battlefield podcast presented by Veterans Claim Service is out. Thank you.